higher seed. He lost twice at Ocean State Jab Block. It was Game 5 in Grand Finals, and then it was a swift 3-0 in the reset. But let's see what character choice.
Sephiroth. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So for those of you who didn't watch the Ocean State Jab Block bracket, there were 3 character choices for Leviathan, if I'm not mistaken. He used the Wolf. He used the Wolf,
Yep.
he used the Joker,
Yep.
he used the Diddy Kong,
And the Zero Suit Samus.
and the Zero Suit. So he
Yeah.
used 4 different characters, none of which were Sephiroth. Now, Leviathan is a character specialist, has so many characters. So Sephiroth is definitely one of his best characters, so definitely not a bad pick at all. Let's see how he applies the Sephiroth tools to fight Kazuya in this matchup.
Yeah. One more thing I want to add in case he gets the spikes on the neutral air. Almost all their sets have been going to Game 5. Like, every time they play, it's always deep into bracket, and it's almost always gone Game 5, except for that one time in the reset where it was 3-0. Pretty much more recently, Bruho has been going the what we like to refer as the Brozia. Kazuya has been leveling up. When I'll admit, when I was watching Ocean State Jab Block, I didn't think that the Kazuya was good enough to beat Leviathan, and then that happened. So
Yeah, Bruho at every level of the game proves everyone wrong. It feels like it's like, oh, you can't win with K-Roll, wins with K-Roll. Oh, like, you know.
The K-Roll is different, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the Kazuya, at the time when he started playing the character, was just a secondary, and he'd bring it out some of the time. And it was really rough around the edges. But now he's been playing it more and more as a legitimate co-main, and it's been working out really well.
Yeah, I mean, like, when the PR graphic for Massachusetts was dropped, this was the main character for Bruho. Like, who would have seen that happening 1 year ago, you know? Incredible stuff. But, yeah, it's been even so far, and Leviathan takes the first stock here, but that is the first stock of many in this set, which I think will go to the distance.
Yeah, I want to quickly point out Leviathan, in his player cam after he got the stock against Bruho, took a nice deep breath. He's trying to stay composed and collected so he does not lose his patience against someone like Bruho.
And that's something you see a lot from Leviathan, where you could see him get frustrated in the player cam, and that's when it goes bad. That I feel like that's what happened in the Ocean State Jab Block bracket, and it's great to see him stay composed early on so far. And is doing a great job, like, hasn't really been, you know, pressured very hard by this Kazuya and just been spacing them out really well.
Yeah, it's really close. We could see a lap in terms of percentage, 107 to 83, 3 stocks to 2. Great F tilt. The jump is gone. Forward air, getting the hit, not able to recover because you don't have the aforementioned jump. Now a 3-to-1 stock lead. The Sephiroth is doing dividends right now.
Yeah, so one of the mix-ups that I noticed in this matchup the last time these two played, it was a lot of Bruho mixing up run-in shield and run-in electric, which was really hard for Leviathan to get like a read on. But I guess when you have the range such as Sephiroth, you can cover both options with the big sword. So I like that idea from Leviathan to pick this character in this matchup.
100%. We do see a pretty solid lead for Leviathan. He's starting to extend it to a point where he's going to take the 1-0 lead in the set, and that is super good. I like to credit both of these players as counterpickers at this point because Bruho has a really good Kazuya and the K-Roll. He can pretty much play interchangeably if he wants to switch. We do see the Octo Slash fully charged, not get the KO just yet. We're trying to see if the forward air is enough.
I think that's going to do it, yeah. And Bruho has no more options, and Leviathan wins it with almost a JV3 stock. That was dominant. If you watch that game, you would not think that Bruho won the last 2 sets between these two.
Yeah, Leviathan probably went inside the training room to say, like, I cannot have what happened at Jab Block happen to me here. Especially when you see your bracket path, you pretty much have to recognize, I have to go through Bruho if I want to win this bracket.
Oh, but this is where the prep goes out of the notebook, because is he ready for the King K. Rool versus Sephiroth matchup? We'll find out.
Yeah, this is where the counterpick war starts. Taking game 1 is so pivotal because now you have counterpick advantage. Leviathan is basically stuck on Sephiroth unless he switches first, but he's not going to do that against Bruho's Kazuya. So now Bruho has the advantage to switch into K-Roll. So now if the K-Roll takes the win, now it's up to Leviathan if he wants to switch off. But the Sephiroth is still a really good character in his roster.
Yes, a very good character in his roster. And something I liked about Bruho's K-Rool, and it is the defining factor in his play, is that he puts players in the position where you're 1 or 2 options away from death, and then he gets the option correctly, like almost like 40 or 30% of the time, which is such a huge swing when that leads to a KO.
100%. We do see Bruho trying to just get some damage online, only 42%, which is not a lot against a character like Sephiroth. Trying to get the dash attack, does get countered out by a quick evasion. We do see the armor on the forward air, so that's a really good way to just not keep getting cycled off the ledge. We do see the crown back in hand. Sephiroth just trying to keep on rinse repeating, getting this KO. Oh, Bruho is taking advantage now.
Yeah, as soon as you let Bruho in, he's going to take it a mile. Let's see what he can do with this corner situation. Leviathan having a hard time getting off the ledge right now, just rinsing and repeating ledge up and down, but played it patient and got his reward for it, getting off stage and setting up for an edge guard.
Oh, yeah, I thought Leviathan was going for the Octo Slash there, but it was actually the Bruho up special. Does get the KO for Leviathan with that forward tilt, so pretty solid lead. Still has the one wing active. So you're going to be looking at some crazy juggle combos here. The nairs are going crazy. 31% already online.
Yeah, 31%. But like people say about Sephiroth, this character is surprisingly light, and King K. Rool is a character with a lot of kill power. A down air on the platform, one of Bruho's signature moves to get the first stock going here.
We did see Leviathan in the player cam again. Just take another deep breath, getting off the Angel platform. It is on even stocks. You've got to be watching out. Great opening for Bruho. Get a nice 26% in online.
And if you guys have not caught on to it so far, Bruho loves throwing his crown. Anytime he has space between him and his opponent, he will throw that crown. But that is not something you should be doing against Bruho. He will take that all the way.
Octo Slash, even slightly charged, has so much end lag. Bruho, recognizing that, could able to get that down air and then get the knockback and then go for the F smash.
Amazing stuff from Bruho to take this lead in this game. Is he going to be able to close it out? The counter's not going to be able enough to do it, but the next one might be able to do it if Leviathan can time it right. But the character sucks. Oh my god, is he dead? Oh, he's alive.
No, he's alive because of the propeller on Bruho's crown. We're fine for now, but the damage is racking up. Bruho having that stock lead and 155% still living. No one wing online yet for Leviathan. It should be coming relatively soon if he takes a little bit more damage, but you don't want to do that right now. Try to get this KO as much as possible.
Yeah, Leviathan's struggling to get this KO right now, trying to go for an edge guard, and the up B is going to do it. It feels like he can go for the forward air, and because the K-Rool recovery is so vertical, you can just cover it with Octo Slash anyways, which is really nice for Leviathan. But he is at 67%, which is KO percent for K-Rool in this matchup. One or two more hits is going to do it.
I want to call that this is going to be the pivotal match. You know, normally it's always game threes, but if you're sharp, you want to hold on to this as much as possible. 31%, you're not taking that much damage. Great roll, but it does get intercepted by the nair. Another nair. The pressure is adding up. Another forward air. What are we trying to see? A down air, trying to get the spike through the platform. Not going to be just yet, Waffle.
Yeah, wasn't able to do it. Got clipped by the up B there, and it was set for a pretty bad situation, but was able to survive it. Now using K-Rool's crown to send Bruho off stage, trying to get a backer to finish it, but this croc is big, and it's going to take 2 or 3 of those to finish off the game.
One wing online. Armor goes through the forward air, bounces on PS2, and Bruho steals game number 2, evening the set at 1 apiece.
Yeah, Leviathan was going for that edge guard almost every single time, and Bruho was like, okay, I can armor through this with Nair, and if you're not ready for it, if you don't tech there, you are dead. Amazing stuff from Bruho, but Leviathan, the character specialist, has a choice to make. Do I stick with Sephiroth, or do I pick a different character against... Oh,
no way.
He locked in Kazuya.
The way that this works is Bruho won and opted to switch back to Kazuya, even though he lost it in game 1. And Sharp's still staying.
I mean, that was so dominant from Leviathan. This is a brave pick from Bruho. I mean, he looked lost in that matchup. So he must feel confident that his Kazuya can take it against Sephiroth.
It's crazy because Bruho was up against Leviathan in game number 2, but still opts to switch. I guess maybe you want to go on a different stage. They didn't play on Town and City originally, so maybe this is a better stage for him.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he learned a thing or two about the Sephiroth in the K-Rool matchup that he could apply with Kazuya. But not able to get the stock there. That could have been a huge swing for Bruho.
That's a big drop. Normally at jab lock, he was able to hold into those execution tactics. He was missing that time. And look how much damage is starting to rack up. 69%. Trying to get the Octo Slash, getting the KO. Down air, just getting the weak hit. Pushing Bruho off stage once again. Forward air on the tech with the platform. Another forward air. Checkmate situation for Leviathan.
And that's something that Bruho loves to do as Kazuya. Loves those neutral B stall like ledge situations, but Leviathan being ready for it, especially with the Sephiroth, who has such long reach. The high city of Town and City is going to save him there, but 1 or 2 more interactions at the ledge is going to do it for Bruho, but not able to find it. Leviathan's defense has been really, really strong.
100%. The damage is starting to rack up. Now it looks like Bruho taking a hard time trying to get back onto the stage. Has to recover with the up special. Has to be watching out for the down air, potentially getting a spike. We do see an orb online. Only 1 orb, so not too threatening, but you have to deal with it regardless.
Oh my god, these edge guards have been so threatening from Leviathan. Even if he doesn't finish it off, it feels so hard for Bruho to get back. Bruho getting back gracefully there, and then getting stock with 69% on the board. Let's see if he can get an electric to get something going.
Yep, it's going to be tough. 82%. Nowhere yet to get your Rage Drive, just there, but we do have the 1 wing coming in, you know, potentially a little bit later, but this could be a lot of damage. Doesn't see the tech, and a reversal situation for Leviathan, getting the back air on the platform. Now a decent lead, 22% to 0, but a 2 stock to 1 lead.
Bruho is already doing better than the first time they played this matchup today, so that is a good sign, but he's got to be able to find his stocks earlier than 150% if he wants to win this game and take a counter pick advantage from him. And is he going to do it there? He is, with the electric into up smash. We have a dead even game right here.
I was just about to say, you have the 1 wing. You got to preserve it as much as you can. Get the extra credit on that second stock, but getting hit by the EWGF into the up special, up smash?
Up smash.
Up smash. That's going to be evening it up, but Leviathan still proving in this match he's been the better player in the set so far, getting the damage on, 71% already online.
Yeah, Leviathan's neutral has been so strong against Bruho, but the difference between game 1 and game number 3 in this matchup is that Bruho's just getting more off of his hits. A great electric there. Is he going to be able to convert this into a stock? Not quite, but has an opportunity on the ledge situation, but great Octo Slash from Leviathan to survive that.
Okay, this is the scary situation. You're at 58%. You could be going for the Rage Drive. It's still online. 1 more hit might just make it disappear. Tries to go for the Hail Mary Rage Drive, but it doesn't work out. A back air going to be taken away, and now Leviathan leading the set.
There were 2 situations where Bruho overcommitted to try to find the stock in stock number 2 and stock number 3. We're getting a replay from game number 2 because we just love that K rule, baby. And yeah, he overextended twice. He was just trying to end the game with a high-risk, high-reward option, which I have mad respect for. But did you see the characters we locked in for game number 4? No K rule. He says this Kazuya can do it in this matchup.
I think Bruho is really comfortable with Town and City. If I'm not mistaken, at Jablock, it was pretty much Town and City the entire way through.
That sounds familiar.
So I feel like this is just a character and a stage that Bruho wants to plan, a comfort pick more or less. You don't want to go back to the K rule, you're down. You kind of just want to get it over with the Kazuya. But Leviathan showing that he is trying to make a comeback. A 2-1 lead, could be moving on into top 8.
Yeah, could be moving on into top 8, but like has a lot to go through in this Kazuya. This Kazuya is not going to give up. It looked almost hopeless at one point in the Jablock set, but he was able to come back and able to prove why he is one of the best players in New England and in Massachusetts.
Okay, not a big difference, so either player could start taking more and more damage, could potentially get the edge guard like I was just about to say. So we could be seeing the down there! Down there!
Wow. That was so patient from Leviathan because I do not think Bruho had used that edge guard yet this set, but he had used it a lot at Ocean State Jablock. Leviathan was ready for it, knew it was coming out, got the down air, and is setting himself up in a great position to go into winner side top 8.
Yep. It's so much pressure on Bruho. When you're able to beat Leviathan, you're now down 2-1 in the set. Can you make it a 3-peat, or is it going to be a fall for Bruho? Leviathan trying to answer back 76% to 67%, but a 3-stock to 2 lead.
3-stock to 2 lead here for Leviathan, and lapping Bruho in percent. It is looking doomer for all the Bruho fans in the crowd, and you know that everyone is rooting for Bruho, even though he is on Kazuya. As Exiled said, Bruho could camp you with Sonic, and everyone would be cheering for him.
Yeah, that was a really risky Rage Drive, but Leviathan was able to just keep the distance. He's been playing at such a perfect spacing. You do see the craziest kill I might have seen the entire year. What? Down tilt, causing a stage spike, getting a KO on the right side of Town and City.
This is now or never for Bruho. You have to get a 3-stock comeback here against Leviathan in order to avoid going into losers bracket right here. But he has done it before and can do it again. All it takes is 2 electrics, okay? That's all it takes.
I will admit, I haven't seen a lot of execution tests from Bruho. He hasn't been able to get those like TOD setups. He actually flubbed one of them earlier in the set. He's mostly just been playing raw neutral, just getting these trades, but a lot of the trades have been going in favor of Leviathan.
Yeah. Leviathan is showing why the Sephiroth pick was great in this matchup and is looking to cruise into a 3-1 set victory here. But what does Bruho have to offer here? Trying to go for an up smash. The disrespect, I like that a lot from Leviathan.
You're up so much. A 2 stock and only 10% compared to 93 with 1 stock. You might as well take that Hail Mary. You're not going to get dead. Like, Bruho has not proven to himself in this set that he can hit those TODs.
Yeah, for sure. All right. It is looking grim for Bruho right here. But as we've seen with Kazuya in the past, and as we will see with Kazuya in the future, it is never, ever over until it says game. And Leviathan is moving on 3-1 over Bruho for winners semis.
I will admit, I'm a Bruho fan, but it's good to see Leviathan back on top. Moving into top 8. Going to be seeing a little bit later during our block, actually. So good job to both Leviathan. Bruho still alive in the losers bracket. So it's going to be interesting to see. And while we're at it, while we are going to be talking about that, you could also be watching Collision Series 2. It is going to be our side stream. There is no commentary. But we have a bunch of different matches that could be seen. So many crazy matches. BD Bean was sent to losers pretty early. Lost to Dutu, which is incredible. You have other players like...
You have
Bruho.
Just Blue down there.
Yeah, Just Blue's down there.
Just Blue's down there. Bruho is down there.
Yep. Apple Reviewer's down there.
Apple Reviewer's down there. Maybe Bruho and Apple Reviewer will meet because I don't think they've played in a very long time. Okay. That one will be interesting.
So, on the side, we're going to get a quick interview with our good friend Weimer. So, Weimer, take it away.
That set did not go your way at Ocean State. What changed since then?
I think at Ocean State, I was like way too much into my head about just trying to like win and just playing the characters that would get me to win. But I didn't really realize that like I went Joker and Diddy in that grand finals. But I was like way too rusty with those characters, so I was just like, for this tournament, I was low-key gonna go Samus, like the Power Suit Samus. But I went Sephiroth because I've been playing that character just on rotation on a daily basis, and I've always felt like decently comfortable with that matchup. So I wanted to try to give it a shot with like a character that I really like playing against Kazuya, instead of just trying to go for like playing Diddy Kong in a +2 or like playing Joker in a good matchup.
So was the Sephiroth motivated by the loss or just kind of a bit more spur of the moment then?
I think the loss in general just motivated me more to play like the characters I love, because I think I realized like during that set that I wasn't having fun, and like I was just trying to win, and that's all I cared about. But then when I play like Cloud and Zero Suit and Sephiroth on a daily basis, and I don't really play like Joker and Diddy at all unless I know I have to play them like at an offline tournament. So I was just trying to pick like the characters I had fun with and trying to figure it out like that way.
Anyone else in bracket you're at all worried about in your path that you know of, or just left in bracket, I guess?
I mean, I could lose to anybody, but I think with the way I feel right now, I can also beat anybody. So.
All right. Anything else you want to say to the audience before we send you on your way?
Sephiroth sucks.
All right. Back to you in the caster booth.
I loved everything that Leviathan was saying about that, you know, about how he was in his head, about characters. Like we said, 4 character choices in the losing sets at Ocean State Jab Block. Picked one character this time and seemed to work out really well. Wasn't too focused on winning, was just wanted to play one of his favorite characters from one of his favorite games. I mean, he has Final Fantasy VII in his Twitter name, so definitely love that for Leviathan to move on to winner semis. And looks like we are getting Antimony versus Nuggets
So
next?
before that, we're going to be taking a quick ad break. We just have some minor technical difficulties on our end. We'll be right back for, what was it, Antimony and Nuggets?
Nuggets.
Yeah,
yes.
so we'll be right back.